All right, one of the more hot button topics in the hobby as of late, past year or so, have been group breaks, case breaks, box breaks, stuff like that. Where there's the main site comes off of Von TV, where Breakers TV. There's different people that sell slots and teams for a certain price, and you get that slot for the case break. So any cards from that team will come to you. So basically the point of this whole video is this type of thing for you, are group breaks for you. I want to start the whole discussion on this topic off with just an example of a recent group break that I've taken part in, which is 2014 Topps Inception Football. And the case price of Topps Inception Football on most of the bigger websites is around $670. So let's just put that here. That's just if you want to buy a case for yourself, not including any group breaks or anything. Now the slot price, average slot price, I kind of looked around at the breaks, is around $30. And most times with Topps Inception, the group breakers will do 29 slots because there's some teams that don't have hits, so they put two teams together. So times 29, and that came out to $870. So to me that tells you for the slot you're paying, obviously you're not buying the whole case, but if you did buy every slot, you'd be paying for, the big case would be $870. So I kind of worked that out, and it comes out to 0.77 or something, which means 23%. So basically you're paying a 23% premium to get into these group breaks. Obviously, if you just buy a box, you don't have as good of a shot of hitting like a case hit or something really nice. But the premium you're paying is something you should factor in when you're doing these group breaks. This is the purest form of gambling in the hobby right here. I mean, next to breaking boxes, but this is definitely gambling. But now I just want to run down. I like to do these in the videos, just some pros and cons of each, and some cons of breaking. Pros, case hit. You have a chance at a case hit or a huge pull by only paying a small fraction of the price you'd have to actually pay for a case. So you have the chance of hitting something huge for not paying a lot of money. I mean, the flip side of that is you're probably not going to hit that. You're not going to. You could go hitless, that's the con side. You could pay your $30 and you get shipped nothing back, which is a pretty empty feeling if you're looking to collect or pick something up. So that's one of the cons of it. Pro is it's fun. I mean, you're getting in, you log in, you chat on the little Breakers TV box, you ask the breaker what time the break's probably going to happen, how many slots are filled, and you can watch the break and kind of talk with the breaker about certain things about the product. The interaction is very cool on Breakers TV, so that's one of the pros. The cons to me is minus cards, basically saying you don't get all the cards. You don't get. I mean, from people that like to put sets together and like just basic base rookies, or sometimes breakers won't ship out base rookies. Most of them won't ship out base veterans, so you're not getting the same amount of cards if you did pay for a hobby box. So you're paying a 23% premium, you're not getting all the cards. Add that together. So this kind of goes back to like a stats class that I took in college. I can't remember the exact word. There's like a formula for it, but kind of like when you buy a lottery ticket, your expectation, probability. The probability and the expectation are just strongly slanted against you in this form of the hobby. Trying to think of anything else. Pros. I think I covered the pros of it. I mean, that's about it, and that's pretty much sums up the cons too. So the verdict. It's enjoyable. it's another. I'm not gonna say, oh, you should get in group breaks. You shouldn't. This is up to you. If you like to buy singles, stay with your singles. Stay far away from this. If you like to break boxes, you're probably gonna enjoy this. It's not exactly like that, but it's very similar. So I'm just gonna say this is another aspect of the hobby that you can enjoy and take part in. Don't get too carried away with it because it's gambling. That's all this is. So I just want to talk about this since it's kind of become a pretty big part of the hobby and probably going to be a mainstay for a while. But thanks a lot.